Gillespie, author of FitYummyMummy.com. And after posting a series of Bikini Fat Burn workouts on YouTube for the past couple weeks, I've been getting a slew of fabulous questions. So I thought it'd be a good idea to answer them here on video, give you a little Bikini Fat Burn pep talk, make sure that you are on the right path, provide some clarity on what it takes to get results and how to best put these workouts to use for you. Now the first question comes from Amy. Two-part question from Amy. Amy was wondering if it's good to do 2 15-minute intervals a day, one in the morning and one at night on the treadmill. All right, lots of parts in that one section of your question. First of all, nix the treadmill. And I've explained why in one of my other posts, and I put a link below this video for you to take a look. You're going to get much more out of your intervals if you do body weight only. Plus, Alan Cosgrove does a fabulous idea of explaining why the treadmill is not going to give you an effective workout, let alone good for intervals. Now, can you do intervals twice a day? Let me ask you this. Why are you doing intervals twice a day? If you're going to do anything, double anything up during the day, it should be first your resistance training workout and second your intervals workout. And you can do those back to get back, making sure you're doing resistance training first and intervals second. Or you could break them up. Maybe in the morning you're going to hurry up and get your intervals done, and then later in the day you have time for your resistance training workout, or vice versa. I'm not sure why you're doubling up intervals, because that's just cardio. When it comes to reshaping your body and boosting your metabolism, the only form of exercise that does that is resistance training. So I would suggest that you put a priority on your resistance training program and not try to do 2 cardio sessions in one day. Not going to help you get any closer to your goal. This is not about working longer and harder. This is about choosing quality exercise, not choosing the quantity. It's not how long you work out. It's how effective your workouts are. Now the second part, is it good to do intervals every day? Because I feel like my muscles don't get too sore. Well, first, sure, you can do intervals every day. I would say 6 days a week is fine. If you work out every day, it's good to have at least one day off so your body has a chance to recover. Otherwise, you're going to run into the obstacle of feeling too fatigued and overtraining. You need to have at least one day off, and no, that does not mean that you sit on the couch and lay around and watch TV all day. You can get up and move around and do things that are not workout-based. Just be active. And you're wondering if you can do intervals every day because your muscles don't get sore. If that's your goal, you're working out so that you feel sore and fatigued, you're not choosing the right types of exercises. If anything, your muscles are going to feel sore because you are doing resistance training, not intervals. So kind of change that around, see what kind of results you get, Amy, when you put the priority on resistance training. Second question comes from Rosalie. She said, these exercises are great full body workouts. Thanks, Rosalie. Would you recommend raising the amount of weight as we work out, or is that unnecessary for this particular exercise, like deadlifts or lunges? I absolutely do believe that you should increase the weight that you use, and it just depends on how your body adapts to the exercise that you're doing and how consistent you are to your workouts. The key to resistance training is that they are progressively challenging. And all that means is that when you first start off with your resistance training program, let's say the first week, maybe you're only able to hold on to 2 10-pound dumbbells when you're doing your lunges. And after a couple weeks, it feels pretty easy. So you know what? Then if you feel like at that point, and I always get this question, how do we know when to increase the weights? If you feel like you could do more than 15 to 20 repetitions of an exercise holding on to those dumbbells, it's time to increase the challenge, increase the weights. You should feel like you're struggling to fit in at least 10 to 12 repetitions. So when that happens, it just depends on our bodies and how our bodies adapt to the workouts that we're doing, how consistent we are, and our nutrition plays a role in that as well. So yes, Rosalie, absolutely. This is something about tracking your workouts, noting how you feel during and after your workout, so that way when you plan to work out the next time, you're going to look back and say, you know what, those lunges were pretty easy with 10-pound weights. I'm going to pick up the 15-pound weights and try it out and see how it feels. The key here too is that along with progressively challenging workouts, resistance training workouts, you want to make sure that your program is changing up every 4 weeks. Because if you follow that same plan longer than that, your body is going to become very efficient at those moves. Your body will hit what is known as the plateau, and while it might be easier for you to do, this does not equal results. You're just going to maintain what you have. Your body must continually feel challenged by the workouts that you're doing. So the key is to follow a progressively resistance training program that changes up your workload every 4 weeks. Thanks again for the questions. Take a look at all of these Bikini Fat Burn workouts, giving you great ideas. If you want a more comprehensive step-by-step resistance training blueprint to follow, that is exactly why I designed Fit Yummy Mommy. For busy moms who don't have the time to leave the home or don't have hours at a time to work out, they're 15-minute workouts that you can do at home. Check it out if you have not done so already. If you are skeptical, stop using that as an excuse. Give these YouTube Bikini Fat Burn videos a try and let me know what you think. Keep those questions coming, as well as your success stories. This is your friend and coach, Holly Rigsby, signing off.